High in the Alborz Mountains, a king had a really tough choice to make. His name was Sam, and he ruled a powerful kingdom in Persia. His heart hurt, a pain like no other. Sam had just become a dad. But his son, Zal, wasn't like other babies. Zal's hair was as white as the snow on the mountaintops. Sam saw this as a really bad sign.
I'm afraid of what this means for my family. People will gossip and doubt my son.
Sam felt the pressure of what everyone expected him to do. Torn between loving his son and doing what he thought he should, Sam made a very sad choice. He would leave Zal in the mountains.
I have to do this for the kingdom, for him.
Sam carried his baby son to a lonely, empty spot on the mountain. He gently put him down, his heart breaking more with every second. He prayed for a miracle. He prayed that he would be forgiven. Then, with tears running down his face, he turned and walked away. The quiet of the mountains seemed to echo the sadness in his heart. High above the lonely mountain peaks, something moved. Simorgh, a magical bird, incredibly wise and kind, flew through the sky. Her sharp eyes, full of ancient wisdom, saw the abandoned baby. She had seen countless winters and summers, kingdoms grow and crumble, but seeing this helpless baby touched her heart.
This child needs someone to keep him safe, not to be afraid of him.
Simorgh swooped down from the sky. She landed softly next to Zal. His white hair, which had scared his father, didn't scare her at all. She saw only a little life that needed protecting. Gently, like a mom, she picked up Zal in her claws. She carried him back to her nest, a safe place high on a mountain hidden from the world.
You're safe now, little one.
The nest was full of amazing things. Soft feathers, sweet-smelling plants, and shiny jewels surrounded Zal. Simorgh became his protector, his teacher, his mom. She fed him with kindness. She looked after him and taught him all her wisdom. With Simorgh caring for him, Zal grew strong and brave, loved and cherished. Years went by quickly. Zal grew up happy and healthy under Simorgh's watchful eye. She taught him the secrets of the mountains. He learned to understand the birds and the whispers of the wind. He became strong and quick, climbing the steep cliffs as easily as a mountain goat.
The mountains talk to me and I understand them.
Simorgh shared her wisdom, teaching him to be fair and kind. Zal learned about the human world from Simorgh. He heard stories of kings and queens, of love and sadness, of bravery and betrayal. He learned about his father, King Sam, and why he had been left in the mountains.
I'm not angry, I just want to understand.
He wasn't angry or bitter, just curious to know why. A father's longing, Sam's search begins. Back in his kingdom, King Sam was troubled by what he had done. Years had gone by, but the sadness of leaving Zal never went away. He tried to forget, to hide his guilt under all his royal duties. But the love for his son was still strong.
One night, a wise man came to see King Sam. He had heard stories of a young boy living with the birds in the Alborz Mountains, a boy with hair as white as snow.
A little bit of hope sparked in Sam's heart. Could it be? Could his son be alive? The king knew he had to find out.
I have to find him. I need to know if my son is alive.
Sam started a dangerous journey to the Alborz Mountains. He felt unsure, but hopeful. It was a hard journey. But the thought of seeing his son, of asking for his forgiveness, kept him going. Reunited under the open sky, acceptance and love. After searching for days, Sam stood at the bottom of Simorgh's nest, and there high above he saw him, Zal, his son. Sam knew him straight away, even though many years had passed. Filled with emotion he called out,
Zal, my son!
Zal looked down and saw an old man, his eyes filled with sadness and love. Simorgh had told him this day might come. He knew this was his father.
Father, is it really you?
Feeling a bit scared, but also wanting to see his father, he climbed down from the nest and hugged Sam. Years of regret and missing each other disappeared in that hug.
Simorgh watched them come together again, feeling very proud. She knew it was time for Zal to go out into the world. She gave Zal a gift, one of her own feathers. It glowed with a golden light.
This feather, she explained, would keep him safe when he needed it. If he burned a piece of it, she would come and help him. Feeling sad, Zal said goodbye to his bird mom. He went down the mountain with his father, ready for whatever would happen next. He carried Simorgh's lessons in his heart and the promise of her protection in the golden feather.
I'll never forget you, mother.
The story of Zal, the prince raised by Simorgh, became famous throughout Persia. He became a great hero, and people always remembered him. And Simorgh, the wise and kind bird, continued to watch over him from her mountain home, a symbol of hope and the power of love.